Okay, before you can get started working on increasing hip mobility and stability, we have to first address the tissue and kind of prepare it for the stimulus that we're about to give it. So that can be with things like a dynamic warm-up. You can also use foam rolling. So I'm going to show you a couple different areas that are going to be really important to hit. Take a look at how your body feels, see how it moves. Notice any areas where you feel tight. Those are going to be the areas you want to hit. I'm going to show you how to hit the most common ones. And then you can decide based on what you feel when you try these out, which areas you might need to hit more often than the others. So regular foam roller, you can use a short one, a long one. You can use one that vibrates. It doesn't matter. But we're gonna start on our belly. The first one we're gonna hit is kind of our groin or our adductor muscles. So there's two ways you can do this. You can lay on your belly, scrape one leg over, and you're gonna kind of just self-massage, rolling it back and forth. If I find a spot that's particularly sensitive or uncomfortable, I can do a couple of different things. I can kind of oscillate back and forth there. I can actually bring my leg up and down on almost like a scrubbing motion. I can roll my weight onto it and off of it, or simply I can sit here and just kind of take deep breaths through it. So taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Sometimes it may take, 3 or 4 breaths for that muscle to kind of relax around it, but I'm gonna spend about 60 seconds to a minute here, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side. The other way you can do this is in a shin box position. So I'm in a 90-90 just with my leg on top of the foam roller. This one can be a little bit more comfortable just because you don't have as much weight on it. But either way, make sure you scrub the entire length from your knee all the way up to the inside of your hip. So that's your groin. Another really important one is going to be able to hit is kind of your TFL, upper quad area. I'm going to do that simply just by laying on top of the foam roller. I'm going to bring one leg out for a little bit of leverage. And I can just kind of roll it back and forth here. Same thing if I find a good spot, holding it, rolling it, scrubbing it. Where kind of like the skin sticks, but you're moving it anyway. We're just kind of doing tiny oscillations back and forth. So groin, TFL, you can hit your hamstrings, you can hit your quads. Hamstrings is just gonna be here, rolling back and forth. You can roll your foot in and out, internal and external rotation, see what feels best. And quads is gonna be just like the TFL, but you're directly on top of it. You can cross one leg over the other to put more weight on the affected leg. But again, make sure you're scanning all the tissue to make sure you've got no sticky spots. All right, start there.